You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome, dear listeners of 90.8 Hills FM, to this episode of TaFMA Thursdays, where we bring you the juiciest scoops from Nagaland's very own music and art scene. You know, the thing about music, it can have so many shapes and forms and styles, and it varies even within the genre from this artist to that artist, but at the same time, being as varied as it is, it has such a universal reach and just this ability to just connect people, which I find so interesting and so beautiful. I feel it's the closest thing we have to magic in this world. Tonight, I am personally very excited to introduce to you our guest. He is one of the members of two from the artist duo called Moondrip. They started a few years ago, and since then they've released about 3 or 4 tracks or songs, and these guys are definitely sleeping giants, is what I would say. And right now they're just quietly hunkering down, putting in the work. But I'm so excited for them to finally, come out into the light. I had the pleasure and the chance to speak with Heli of Moondrip, the other member being Ropenlo Kent. So we had a very non-formal, just casual conversation, and this is the conversation that we had. We hope you enjoy listening to it. Hello, dear listeners of 90.8 Hills FM. I am your guest host, Imti Tangit. Today it is our pleasure to have in the studio and to be speaking with Helipi Anar of Moondrip. Hey, Helipi, what's up?
Hey, I'm good. Hi, my name is Heli, and I'm the guitarist and producer for the band Moondrip.
Oh, so is it a band?
Yeah, it's a duo project band.
Oh, duo project band. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So as I know it, it's you, Helipi, and Rono.
Yes, Rono.
Ropenlo, but we'll call him Rono.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, Rono couldn't be here. Right?
Yes.
So
He's still doing his studies right
Acha.
now in Bangalore.
Acha.
So I guess maybe after 2 years he'll be here.
After 2 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully even before
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a duo. So we have,
Yes.
since you're here, we have 50% of
Exactly.
Moondrip. So
Yep.
we'll take it.
Yep.
So Moondrip, right?
Mhm.
So in the studio, do we have Moon or do we have Drip?
I mean, I guess it'll be the Drip.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Rono,
like.
did you hear that?
Yep.
Speaking to both of you answer the same thing. Both of you say, "Oh, I'm the Drip." Hey. So
He said that.
nobody's,
He said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Seriously.
So yeah, you
Okay.
got to get that sorted out for the
All
future.
right.
Otherwise, we might.
I mean, like it's a like when it comes to the meaning for the Moondrip, it's different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
tell us about it. Is there a meaning behind it? Like, did you think about it a lot, or was it just something
So-
that came out of the blue?
It has 2 meanings. So moon
Okay. Yeah.
represent night, and the drip represent ideas.
Oh.
So like we mostly work at night.
Yeah.
So
True.
that's- That is the moon, and the drip it's our creative point.
So the ideas at night, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So the moon's drip.
Yeah, that's how.
That's actually really nice. I actually know you, but I actually haven't heard it that
Oh,
way.
yeah?
Yeah, this is my first time hearing it like that. So it's cool, yeah. So
Mhm.
Rono is studying in the Bangalore Conservatory, right?
Yes.
He's
It's
also teaching vocals.
yeah, both teaching and studying at the same time.
Okay. That's great. So you guys are high school mates.
Yes, from childhood.
Childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes even way back before
Yes.
childhood. So you guys are high school mates, and
Mhm.
how did you start Moondrip? Like, was it something that you planned in advance, or from school or college, or like, did it spark? Did the idea spark after you guys started living together in Bangalore?
I'll go way back, like when we were in our 10th standard.
10th
That's how
standard.
we started, our musical journey from
Oh, yeah?
there. So, after 10th standard, he went, we both,
Acha.
like,
You went to different high schools.
places, and
Acha.
then that's, we were doing our own thing.
Acha.
And after 12, I I thought of doing my music. So I came to Bangalore and I
Oh yeah.
started my music
Okay.
career. And for him, he was studying what we call that, agriculture,
Okay.
for 2 years, and then he left that, and
Acha.
then he went to Shillong for his music
Okay.
too. So we still had a contact in between.
Okay.
But like after he did his, after he's done with his degree,
Mhm.
he came to Bangalore, and that's how we started the band. And
Really?
stuff.
So did you guys speak in advance about starting something?
No,
before, or
not
was
really.
it? Did you guys just decide let's do it after
Yeah.
he came to Bangalore?
After he came to Bangalore, we thought
Okay,
of like we can like we have that connection between us, so
And also, you guys have I think complementary skill sets.
yes.
He sings and he writes music. On top of that,
He write
you,
music. and-
you produce,
I
you play
produce.
instruments, and he
Yep.
also plays some instrument.
Yes, piano and guitar.
Acha.
Yeah.
That's so like it's almost like a
Mhm.
match made in heaven or in the moon.
Oh,
Corny joke. So yeah, so you said you went to Bangalore to start your music career.
yes.
So what kind of career did you imagine having like before you went to Bangalore?
Bangalore. Before
Yeah, like so for example, we all have this idea, oh, I'm gonna start this music career and I want to go to this
yes,
city,
yes.
this place. So
Mhm.
what kind of career did you have? Like a production career or like up to play instruments or what kind of career like or just overall?
Overall, I
Overall.
would say,
Yeah,
like
acha.
the first time I went was like I did some coaching
Okay.
for guitar and some.
Oh, you took coaching or you gave coaching?
No, I was taking
Oh,
coaching.
you were
Yeah,
taking coaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it was a 6 months course,
Okay.
and then I did some. That was like 2014, I guess.
Okay.
At that time, I did some coaching. That year it just ended just like that, just by doing some coaching, and then
Okay.
after that I did my production, sound engineering for a year.
Sound engineering. Okay.
Yes, for a year, and right after that, I did my degree for music.
In music in
In
the Bangalore
Bangalore
Conservatory.
Conservatory. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You were there as well, right?
Yes,
Bangalore
yes.
Conservatory. And I think that's
I called him actually from before, like to Rono,
To join
right?
Bangalore
To join
Conservatory?
Bangalore, but he was late
okay.
for some weeks, and then
Okay.
that's why he went to Shillong.
Oh, okay.
So that's the reason why he.
Okay.
Went
Otherwise,
to Shillong.
you might have gone in the same time.
Yes.
Okay. So you were there in the Bangalore Conservatory. It's a classical school, or is it also a contemporary? They teach
Fully classical.
fully classical.
Yes.
So yeah, but the thing is, what you do now, the music that you make, and the training that you got there at the Bangalore Conservatory,
Mhm.
it's kind of different. It's like two different,
Yes.
not even genres, but just two different worlds of music, right? So like,
Yeah.
how was the experience like at the Bangalore Conservatory for you? And like, do you whatever you learned there, how do you apply it to your music making now?
Okay. Like it was for me. It was something new because I've never learned classical in my life. This is my first time learning classical. After going there, it was something. It was something new,
Okay.
and Bangalore Conservatory, like I said, I've never learned classical in my life.
Yeah.
So it was something new for me.
Yeah.
So, but the experience was really, it was really fun
Okay.
because like I've learned a lot of things
Okay.
going there.
Okay.
Learn a lot of not only practical but also theory too.
Okay.
So that helped me to it gave me a wider idea
Okay.
in my music.
So it opened up.
Yeah.
It opened up more doors for you.
Yes.
Like, so, I guess. So how do you apply all that to your production now? I know the genre you make it's more contemporary.
Yes.
It's not classical.
Yes, sir.
So like, how do you take what you learned and the training that you got and apply it to your production and all that?
Like a little bit of listening,
Uh-huh.
and also a little bit of theory also. Both ways, like
Gotcha.
it helps, and then that's how I apply it.
Okay. So I guess it just opened up more doors and
Yes.
like more options basically.
Mhm.
Nice. So as you were growing up, what was your first experience in music? And
First experience in music.
how did you get into making music?
Making music.
Yeah. So, like, why don't we start with your early years
Early years.
in
Okay.
music?
Okay.
Just take us through the story
I think like
from your
uh,
musical journey from, I don't know what class you started, but till to now.
Yeah. I think I've mentioned like like uh it was in my 10th standard, I guess. Like
Okay.
me and Rono, we were in hostel,
Okay.
and
okay.
that's when I started playing guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I learned guitar
In class 10.
class 10, yeah,
Oh.
10th standard. So actually, Rono was way better than me that time. So
Okay.
he taught me a lot of chords,
Okay.
and that's how I got a lot of interest
Okay.
when it comes to playing guitar. So
Okay.
that's how I started my musical journey,
Okay.
and then
In the hostel.
yeah,
Okay.
in the hostel.
And you started it with Rono of all people.
Yes.
And now you're doing things together.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
like it's just
Yeah.
like I said, a
Mhm.
match made in heaven.
Yeah.
So yeah, please, like after that.
After that, like, I was not into production actually. But after coming back, going to Bangalore. After going to Bangalore, I got just by watching people and also scrolling in like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I got interested with like for production and stuff. So that was the
Okay, so that's how you got
Mm.
into production.
Mhm.
And you
And I did
mentioned that
some-
you did sound engineering.
yeah, that's how.
So did they teach you production as well over there?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was just for a month only,
Okay.
but I got to learn a lot of things,
Acha.
and then
Oh,
now it's all YouTube.
okay. So it's like you
Mhm.
took so much. It's almost like the way you make it seem like you actually didn't actually take much training or
Mhm.
much. There's no real technical training, but
I think it's
with-
just
you're doing
inspiration.
you're like I said, you're
inspiration.
doing so much with so
Mhm.
little, which is
Mhm.
I think really nice. So I think it just comes naturally,
Mhm.
which is what I would say.
Okay.
Because like the way you said it, just
Mhm.
dance, playing guitar, and then you bit of classical and bit of, so it's almost like
Yes. But yeah,
mostly self-taught,
self
especially when it comes to production.
50. Production, yeah, I did training though. Like I've learned a lot of
Okay.
things from training also,
Okay,
but
okay.
like self-taught also was there.
Yeah, so like you said, 50-50.
50-50.
And that's great. So in Moondrip, what is your role? Do you guys have like set roles, or is it fluid? What is your role in Moondrip?
role, like as in like
Yeah,
like
what do you do in Moondrip?
Moondrip?
Yeah.
So
What is Rono's role? What is your role?
Rono? He compose,
Uh-huh.
he sings for Moondrip, and for me,
Compose as he writes lyrics.
he write lyrics.
Okay.
And also, yeah, and for me it's like production.
Uh-huh.
I do all the guitar works.
Okay,
So that is my field.
that's your area. And
Area
the production and
production. Yep.
guitars and all that stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
Mixing, mastering as well.
1-2 song I did.
Okay,
But, like,
okay.
We mostly give it to other people because like it's tough.
It's when you want to go at that level.
Yes.
Better to leave it to the pros when it comes to all that. no?
Exactly.
Okay. So before we proceed any further, why don't we listen to one of your songs? Any guesses? Which one I want to play?
Let Down.
Yeah, Let Down.
All right.
So
let's go.
this song, the song Let Down, this was almost like a hit debut for you guys.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And by the way, this song, right?
Mhm.
I'm looking at it right now. This song has almost 500,000 plays
Oh.
on Spotify alone. On Spotify, like just on Spotify. So it's like, Helipi, where were you guys? You guys are like sleeping. You're sleeping on us. You're hiding from us. You should be out here, man. You should be out here.
Yes.
So yeah. Let's take a listen.
You and I hold rush of the moment. Why don't we drink till we pass out? Oh, I know it's hard for you to let me go. You know it's not too late for me to grow. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. What a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown, down. Should've known love was an issue. We both knew all through the weekend. Driving up in the coast of the sunset, lush in love, side of the moonlight. I know it's hard for you to let me go. You know it's not too late for me to grow. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. You got me like, what a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown. What a letdown, what a letdown, what a letdown, down. I know it's not the time to be running, but I've tried everything that I could. You got me like, 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 you got me like.
So, dear listeners, that was Let Down by Moondrip. I think it's actually one of my favorite releases from theirs. When it first came out, I still remember.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, I still remember I was with them when they were making it, and the song is actually, it's titled Let Down, but they spelled it LTDWN. So, I thought it was Lieutenant Dawn.
Oh,
Remember?
Yep.
The night.
You
So,
said, yeah, you said about that.
so yeah, Helipi, take us
Mm.
through the song and please tell us about Moondrip's creative process in general.
Mhm, mhm. So for Let Down, you know, like, it wasn't our first song actually. You know, like,
But it was your first release.
it was our first release.
Okay.
You know,
Interesting, spicy.
mhm.
It wasn't your first song.
So actually, Rono, he had a song. It's called Drift.
Okay.
Okay, so we were thinking of releasing that song first, but like he posted that song, and then I really liked it,
Drift.
the Drift song.
Okay.
So I called him the night, and then I added some keys.
Okay.
I did some production,
Okay.
and then he tried to sing the drift song, but
Uh-huh.
it didn't sound good.
Okay.
So he said, "Why don't we try a new song from there
Okay. With the
same progression?"
Oh, okay.
With the same progression, he said, "Why don't we try a new song?" And then we were jamming,
Acha.
and let down just
Oh wait,
it
that's
came out.
that's actually interesting. I'm also hearing that for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So like, is that how Moondrip works in general? Does he come with you with an idea, or do you go to him with an
So
idea?
Rono,
Or how do you guys start a song? How does Moondrip
okay.
make a song?
Mostly right now, what we have released is like, for Let Down, we jam a lot, and then
Okay.
that is one way. Another way is like, Rono, he'll bring up some catchy chorus or verse, a little bit of, like, and from there on, like, I'll be like, whoa, that's so good,
Acha.
He'll bring up like 2-3 melodies, more than sometimes 10 also, he'll bring so many melodies, and then I'll keep listening to every single one of it, and I'll be the one, like, telling him, oh, this is good.
Okay.
I'll give him that,
that push,
continue
this one.
Yeah,
like that.
And if I'm interested, I'll start the production. I'll do a little bit of hair. I'll add some spices and production, and then that's how we do our, like, that is
that's
the
process.
Creative, process.
So you jam a lot, and that's also one way that you guys like start new songs. That's actually I find it really nice. It's really organic. So you just like something is born out of this jam session.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a nice back and forth.
Sometimes I do production. Sometimes he writes some song. That is another way to do it.
So it's like a bit of everything.
A bit of
like,
everything.
Sometimes you first. Sometimes he comes first.
Yes.
So I think I already mentioned it, but you and I were actually good friends.
Yes.
So
we are.
Yeah, we actually had lunch before we came to our spicy lunch.
Yeah.
So
God.
so and we've actually worked together before. So what is your personal creative process when it comes to, since you do most of the guitar work?
Yes.
For Moondrip, what's your creative process when it comes to that?
Creative process.
Yeah. Does your training in the Bangalore Conservatory help you a lot with the guitars, or?
Yeah.
Like,
when it comes to
like how do you
like
bring
finding chords, transition, like progression, it really helps me. And also like adding, like example, like if I'm playing a G chord, I can add some other note, like so that like it's just theory.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
So that give me like I said, it has that wider idea. Like like after going to Bangalore Conservatory, I got an idea like how to be more versatile.
Okay. With the guitar. So like basically, yeah, like I said, I guess that training really opened up a lot of options and doors for you. All right, Helpi. So since you've worked both outside Nagaland and but at this point you've worked in Nagaland as well.
Yes.
So the last few months you've played a couple of gigs. So I just want to know, what is it like working outside Nagaland and within Nagaland, and with respect to music? And it might be too early to tell, but what is the difference in terms of culture and your perceptions, people's perceptions of music, and just what's the general difference like working here and working outside?
Working here and working outside, I guess it's just the opportunity.
A
A
lot more opportunities.
you get a lot of opportunity outside.
Okay.
That is one advantage.
Okay.
And also exposure. And yeah, that is the two.
I guess that's the biggest.
biggest
Those are two biggest. I guess outside, since you mentioned opportunities, it's not hard to just go around finding work
Yes.
as a musician.
When it comes to work perspective or playing live music or playing in a band, anything it can be, like people needs musician outside. But right here also,
even here people need, but it's just it's not as easy, I guess. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I guess it makes sense though. Outside, it's much more easier to get this gig, that gig.
Yes.
There's cafes everywhere. Things are going on all the time.
More exposure.
Okay. So about your history, about Moondrip, I'll just
Mhm.
read out something from your bio on
Mhm.
your Spotify bio.
Mm.
So on your bio it says, and I quote, "Our musical journey will be a long and challenging process, but with your love and support, we can surely make it."
Mhm.
End quote. So how would you define making it in music? And is it something you're pursuing?
Mm, making it like like
Yeah.
in music. You're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
in music,
How would
right?
you define, making it in music? Because on your bio it says, "With your love and support, we can surely make it."
Mm-hmm.
So how would you define making it in music?
So like you know, we just want to be like commercially successful,
Okay.
like in music scene.
Okay. Okay.
So I want people to listen to our music
Okay. Okay.
as well. So that's just like that'll be commercially successful.
Okay. Okay.
One point is that, and the other one is like being recognized
Okay.
by the people,
Okay,
and
okay.
also like awards, like as
Okay.
many
Okay.
as possible.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Okay, okay.
we are aiming for that
So you're aiming for achievements,
achievement.
this achievement, that achievement.
Yes, yes, yeah. That is the second point, and
So
mm,
making it in music commercial. When you mean commercial success, you basically mean, I guess, being able to support yourself at the end of the day
yes, financially.
with music financially.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
because we are doing it for full time.
Yeah. So
That is a full.
so then, would you consider yourself a full-time musician?
Yes.
And right now you're pursuing a career in music, and you're working full-time.
Yes.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really brave, actually.
Mhm.
I mean, you were living in Bangalore. You were actually working in Bangalore. You were earning there as well.
Yes.
But you
yes.
came back here,
Yes.
of all places,
Yeah.
to pursue a career in music,
Mhm,
which
mhm.
I find that really brave. And I think we
Mhm.
need more people like that.
Yep.
To just take that leap.
Mhm.
So you, as I understand it, you are actually building a small studio for yourself,
Yes. Yes.
like a workspace.
Like a
So yeah,
workspace.
yeah. Tell us about that. Like, how did it come about? Did you plan it in advance before you even moved
Like
back here?
before coming back from Bangalore, like when I was in Bangalore, I always dream of, I should have a studio for myself. Like that was a plan. And after staying there for almost 8 years, like did my studies and also working there, so I thought of, why don't I go back and then do something here in
Okay.
Nagaland.
Okay.
So that's how, like I plan to come back. So yep. So this
Okay.
for the studio, like it's not like a commercial studio, like
That's just personal needs.
Yeah, for personal needs.
That's nice. That's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think every series producer
Yeah,
should have their
like
own
a personal
their
studio,
personal
right?
studio.
But later on, I'm pretty sure, like after some years,
Uh-huh.
we'll aim for the commercial for sure.
Like a commercial
studio.
space, commercial studio
Yeah.
space. Yeah. Me saying every serious producer should have their own studio,
Mhm.
while me not having my own studio.
Oh, God.
Like, yeah, listen up, myself.
You'll get there. Yeah.
Listen up, Impi. Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Mm.
So, yeah, so now I think I really want to listen to another song of yours.
Okay.
But yeah, like you mentioned, Let Down was your first release, but it was not Moondrip's first song.
Yes.
So why don't we listen to your first song, Drift?
Okay. Drift. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. You actually made it in collaboration with this lady
Maya.
called Maya.
Yes.
I heard.
She's from Shillong,
Okay,
and
okay.
then she's a singer-songwriter.
Okay. So I hear good things about her, like
Oh
the
yeah,
way she
her,
uses voicings,
Mhm,
guitars,
mhm.
chords.
she play guitar, she sing, she
Oh.
compose music. She's like,
Amazing. Maybe we should
Yeah.
have her one day. All
Yeah.
three of Moondrip and Maya.
yeah.
That'll be nice. So yeah, let's listen to Drift.
Before you call me on my telephone, now you don't. And I'm remember how you tore me up at the park, and I know that I was wrong, 'cause you're gone. Is there someone else now? Oh no, oh no. Does he call you when you're down? Oh no, oh no. The times we spent together will always be a memory. And times the recollection I will remember.
So that was Drift by Moondrip featuring Maya Lingdo from Shillong. I think it's such an ethereal song for me. I imagine myself just lying down in my bed, just listening to it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Let's listen
just
to it.
thinking, yeah,
Yep.
just looking up at the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was the first song.
that was
Yeah.
Moondrip's first
Yeah,
song actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually heard some other versions of that song as you guys were
Acoustic.
making it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I guess this is the final one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I find it really nice how the first Moondrip song is such such an introspective,
Mm-hmm.
such a really toned down song,
Mhm.
like very humble.
It's very mellow.
Yeah, very mellow. So yeah, I actually really like that song as well. And you guys have a couple of releases here.
Yep.
Maybe we'll listen to it soon
Yep.
when we get the chance. So yeah, let me
Mm-hmm.
before like right now why don't we have some fun?
Okay.
And I have a couple of rapid fire questions.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, so
I'm scared.
ready? Yeah,
Okay,
ready?
Let's go.
Okay, first one. Who would you like to meet and why?
Meet
Yeah, I'll give you options. John Mayer,
John Mayer. Okay.
Avenged Sevenfold,
Avenged
the entire
Sevenfold.
band,
Mm-hmm.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Who would you like to meet and why?
I'll probably say Daft Punk.
Good.
For sure.
Nice choice.
Because,
but I think
like-
you couldn't have gone wrong with any of the answers. But
Yeah.
yeah. Please
Why
tell
I
us
said Daft Punk is because like I just love their music. Not only I listen to every album. you know.
Okay. Favorite Daft Punk album?
Random Access Memory.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
that's the best, I guess.
okay.
You know, so
I would disagree, but
oh yeah.
please go ahead.
Okay. So like they don't only sing, but like the production itself is
Mhm.
really
Yeah, these guys are
it's
legendary.
so smooth.
Legendary
Yeah.
producers.
So
Just pioneers.
just want to meet them.
Yeah. Do you know their names, by the way? Have you
And
tried?
I have no idea.
Have you tried pronouncing their names?
Mhm.
So one guy it's spelled Guy Manuel de Homem, but
So what?
yeah, that's his name. But that's how it's spelled.
Okay.
G-Y, but it's actually pronounced.
That's a
You know how
really
you know
long
how the
name.
French. Yeah, you know how the French are. It's never pronounced the way it's spelled.
Mhm.
So it's actually Guiman.
Giman.
Yeah, Guy Manuel.
Wow.
And then the other
the
guy
white
is-
guy or the white mask?
I don't know. I have no
Oh,
idea. I don't
okay.
even know what they look like. So
Okay.
and then the other guy is
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Bangalter.
Thomas.
Yeah, but they call him Tuma.
Tuma.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tuma.
It's like
Bang.
a Thai name. Like, you know.
But a French pronunciation of Thomas Tuma. Okay. Next question.
I'll remember that. Okay.
Oh, okay. What
I
did I,
mean the
say?
song.
What did I say?
Tuma and you said Tuma,
What's
right?
the other one? What's the first
Oh,
name?
oh God.
You'll remember that.
Yeah.
You know. So okay. Moving on. What's your musical? Who is your musical hero?
Musical hero. You mean as you mean band or like
Any maybe when it okay. Who's your musical hero when it comes to guitar?
Matthias Asato?
Mateus Asato.
It's really new, but like you know, I just love his
True.
playing,
Yeah,
the way
I
he
would
phrased the
agree.
music.
I would
like,
agree.
yeah.
I think even the legends they
Mhm.
recognize him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And luckily, you and I we got a chance to meet him.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
2 times, man.
2 times, man.
Not only once.
Yeah,
2 times.
Twice. Were you there in the first one?
Yes, I was there, but
Oh.
I didn't got to click a photo. Yeah,
Wait, were you there? I don't
Yes.
remember you there.
because that time we weren't friends.
No
So I
way.
Yes.
You were there.
Yes.
I was there as well. That's where
Oh, yeah?
that's where I got my guitar autograph
Mm-hmm.
by him.
By Matthias, right?
Goodness, you were
Yes.
there.
I
Oh
was
my
there.
god! And then we met after.
After that only.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a story for another day.
It's a new story.
Yeah. Okay. Third and last question.
Okay.
Who would you bring back from the dead to keep making music? I'll give you options. Who would you
Okay.
bring back from the dead? Okay. Chester Bennington of Linkin Park,
Link. Okay.
Mac Miller,
Mm-hmm.
or Freddie Mercury of Queen.
Okay.
Who would you want to bring back from the dead to keep making music?
Don't hate me, but like, I'll choose Mac Miller.
Why would I hate you? I mean, come on, it's Mac.
Yeah.
Right? He died too soon, man.
Yeah,
Died
he
too
died so soon. And also, like you know, I love his, I love his music again.
Uh-huh.
You know, the way he writes, and that
True,
it's
true.
not only about writing, but like the way he flow to the music.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
it's very rhythmic.
Yeah, on top of that, he's rapping, but
Mhm.
it's like he's just doing
it's like
normal
talking.
things.
It's like normal talk.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the way
yeah,
he's.
for him, yeah, it's just so natural the way
Yes,
he used to do it.
Yes.
So rest in
Mm.
peace.
Rest
Mac
in
Miller.
peace. Yeah.
So yeah, we're actually coming to the
Mhm.
end of our conversation here, Helipi.
Mhm,
It's
mhm,
been so fun. So yeah,
mhm.
I think what's left is just the space is yours.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us what's going on in your life right now musically,
Musically.
and if
okay.
we should look forward to anything, if there's anything we should look forward to.
Okay, so right now I'm just working on my studio.
Uh-huh.
That is one
Okay.
thing,
That's
and
a big
also
thing.
yeah, and we are working on Moondrip song also. It's been
Really?
a while, like yeah, it's been almost 2 years we haven't released any song.
Oh, it's been
we
2
did
years already.
yes, we did a
Okay.
cover last year, one cover by
Okay.
it's from the 1975.
Yeah, that black and white video.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Paris, the song called Paris. So we
Okay.
did a cover last year, and then we had a break for almost a year.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be 2 years.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like you know, we were thinking of releasing some song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we are planning to do that. So
That's really nice. I think
so
with what you
we
guys
just
have
have to
released,
wait.
yeah, we
Yeah.
will wait
Yes.
patiently in anticipation. But
mhm.
please don't make us wait too long.
Okay.
Because
yes, for sure,
we-
for sure.
With what you guys have released already, I
Mhm.
think I know you guys, but it's like I'm really excited to see what comes out next.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I said,
Mhm.
please don't make us wait too long.
Yeah, for
And-
sure.
And yeah, and with that, that's our time for now, man.
Mhm.
So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. It's been
Thank you.
such a pleasure to have you, my good
Yeah.
friend, my collaborator,
Mhm.
and now we're here. Look at where we are. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. So yeah, and maybe
Yes.
please, we would love to have you again when Rono comes back.
For sure, for sure.
So
yeah,
I think it
this
would
the
be
first
even
time. And
Better,
then-
like, and by then you will have released hopefully some
Hopefully,
music,
yep.
and then you
Mhm.
can both come back and we'll do this all over
for
again.
sure, for sure, 100%.
So yeah, Lippy, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you, 90.8 Hills FM, for having me here.
Mhm.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been our pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey there, listeners. So what you were just listening to was a conversation between me, guest host Imti Tangit for 90.8 Hills FM, and Helpi Anar of Moondrip. We hope you enjoyed that informative yet lighthearted conversation that we had. This next part of the episode is where we feature several songs from local artists. It's a great chance to listen to the diversity of music that we have growing right here in our own backyard. For those of you who like rock, I have a real treat. This is from a band called Since 90s, and the song is called No Surrender. It's a song that's guaranteed to get you hyped up. Hope you like it. So, that song was No Surrender by Since 90s. Up next, this song is just a dash of positivity and good energy. It just reminds me of Open Happiness by CeeLo Green, for anybody who knows the song. It's just guaranteed to make you smile, give you good energy. This is Years Gone by Meisan and Lemter, featuring Jay Pullen and Timsu Clover. We hope you enjoy.
One time for the year gone by, two time for the house stuck, three time for the people I be struggling. I hope you found peace. Never thought I'd find last, never saw the years pass by in a flashlight like a Gemini. Haven't done right, I'm happy that I made it through. I don't wanna play, press, repeat of things that I done, the pain that I felt, the hope that was lost. I don't want it no more. Have you lost it all? Have it gone right? Have it gone left?
fucking else. No, I ain't done mastering myself, but I'm back on the track, cause I feel it's so empty without me. So I'm back in the game, I'm gonna make it rain. I'll be chilling in my own zone, I keep it low key. Come at me, I drop it quite the opposite, and kill lows and kill all the G-hoes. And that's how the shit goes, from that coast to this coast, and get shows and discos. But you've been taking this too serious though. I'm just doing an experiment, yo. Got the experience now, feel like I'm the next villain, yo. So ain't beefing no more, no apologies for all the past, but I'm truly sorry if I hurt you bad. Lyrics are meant to be mysterious and tricky, go effing insane with all these words you can arrange and make it rhyme with the range. One time for the years gone by, two times for the years stuck, three times for the people that be struggling. I hope you find peace. One time for the years gone by, two times for the years stuck, three times for the people that be struggling. I hope you find peace.
The future's gold. Your past life, your last fight, over. The lights on your way now, so burn a little brighter as you pick into a fighter.
One time for the years gone by, two time for the years stuck, three time for the people that be struggling. I hope you find peace. One time for the years gone by, two time for the years stuck, three time for the people that be struggling. I hope you find peace.
So that was Years Gone by Mason and Lemter, featuring Jay Poland and Temsu Clover. Now for the next song, why don't we just listen to the third song by our guest today, Moondrip. This one is called Ocean Waves.
Why can't I be yours? that the world wasn't made for you and me. Though the tides of fate may contrive, it would be too late for us. So all that is left is the ashes from the fire that then burned through our lives. It was faded by the stars.
That was Ocean Waves by Moondrip, our guest tonight. How can a song be fun and chill at the same time? I don't know how these guys do it. Now, this next artist, whose song I want to play for you, is definitely one of the more soulful artists that we have in Nagaland. He is none other than R. Jonathan Yome, but I think he goes by Jonathan Angami these days. So, he is one of the artists that I really personally want to have in the studio and have a conversation with. So yeah, Jonathan, if you're listening, it's me, MT. I'm coming for you, man. So yeah, and the song I want to play for you guys, dear listeners, is Send Me Away by Jonathan Yome. Send us away, Jonathan.
I force myself to sleep again. I pray that I will see you again. I'm standing at the corner, just looking for a sign. Well, God knows I'm just trying to find the answers that I seek. Well, read your Bible, yeah, that's what Daddy says. Well, Daddy's a preacher and I'm the son who lets him down. So I play this song and I pray that I'll be gone. Send me away by the river shore. Yeah, sing me a song, hum me a tune, and send me away by the river shore. Well, Mama, I'm sorry for the times I made you cry. Well, God knows I'm just trying to be the son I never was. I'm still learning to crawl now. I'm still learning to walk. But I believe everything I am today is because of what you did. So I play this song and I pray that I'll be gone. Send me away by the river shore. Yeah, sing me a song, hum me a tune, and send me away by the river shore. Write a song now, I can hum a tune, but I don't think I can live for myself if I don't sing out for you. So I play this song and I pray that I'll be gone. Send me away by the river.
Yeah, that was Send Me Away by Jonathan Yome. So dear listeners, we've come to the end of this episode of TaFMA Thursdays. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us, as we've enjoyed spending this time with you. So if you're driving, drive safe, have a great night, and we hope to see you in the next one. This is guest host Imti Tangit signing off for 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.